costumes, really good stuff, and some are very, very simple. But you know what? Even kids can cosplay, and we love supporting that. Everything from, starting down here, we have our two twins. I hope I don't get this wrong. Chihiro and Chieko, correct? They do awesome cosplays, from doing a dual Mystique. They've done Anna and Elsa, some Black Widow, some really great stuff. And now they got the famous Big Hero 6, Honey Lemon and Go-Go Tomogo. So that's awesome. We have another great guy here known as Minibobafett. He's known for though. Obviously he's known for Boba Fett, but he's got some other great costumes. And we were hoping, to have his Shadow Trooper ready today. But hey, hashtag cosplay struggle. We all know about that. Costumes. So next we have a new upcomer cosplayer. He's just started cosplaying just a few months ago. Actually, almost 6 months. 6 months already. And this is the Boy Blunder. He's a good friend of mine. Glad to have him. And of course, we have my daughter here from Trinity All Stars. About kids can cosplay, but guess what? Older people can cosplay too. I don't know if we've seen him at Long Beach Comic-Con, because he's there every year, and he does a senior Superman. And he's got like a flask with him, and he's wearing little shorts and a cape and a little cigarette hanging. He's a hilarious guy and a little life alert. Really great guy. That's cosplay right there. Cosplay is for everybody. Doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. Doesn't matter your nationality, and of course, body. Doesn't matter if you're skinny, you're big, you're small, you're short. Cosplay is for everybody. Also, his was also made by So Many Costumes. Who made yours, Jordan? His dad made his costume. Big like that. Who made your costumes?
Mom and Dad.
Where's your mom and dad? How long did it take your parents to make your costumes? Even at nighttime, they're working. Wow. What about you, Jordan? How long did it take them to make yours? 2 weeks. Probably non-stop, too. Yeah. That's great stuff. Both are acceptable, whether it's store-bought or whether it's custom-made. Especially for kids, that sometimes you just don't want to wear your costume all day. She does? Is that true? It happens. It happens. Yeah, kids may not want to be in their costumes for too long, so think about that. The other thing is, when you get a costume made for your kids, kids may change their mind and not like their costume anymore. Is it expensive for your dad and mom sometimes, making all your costumes? Why?
Because they have to buy double the stuff.
Yeah, it's twice as expensive. Yeah, look at all those balls. Good thing you don't have 2 honey lemons. That'd be a lot more. But yeah, that's one of the struggles, is think about it. Do you have more than 1 kid? So it's going to get twice as expensive. Or some of you have 4 kids. This is the Boy Blunder here, and Chieko did the Black Widow, and you both did Black Widow. And the Mystiques.
So we even had to buy 4 guns.
Oh, yeah!
And they were so heavy.
Really? They're just little guns. They were heavy?
Yeah, they were heavy. We bought them
From downtown.
It wasn't really live. That was actually downtown.
Somewhere near downtown. But you guys matched when you did that cosplay, right?
Yeah.
And today you guys are not matching. You're kind of doing different costumes. Yeah. Yeah, from the same movie. Even my kids do that. They'll cosplay as Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, different costumes, but related to that. So think about that. Is what costumes are you going to have? Show us one of your poses. Go ahead. I'm going to give an example. Kids posing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a boss. Hip hop. Yeah.
Them's fighting words.
And as you noticed when he posed, y'all took a bunch of pictures. A lot. You experienced that, the Boy Blunder? What's your pose for Ace?
I kind of just stare creepily at people.
Ace is depressed. She's got issues. She's cosplaying Ace from the Royal Flush Gang from the Batman series. And if you're familiar with that, her personality is just like, I don't like anybody. I like Ash Wednesday. She makes a great Ash Wednesday. But yeah, Wednesday Adam. They're doing a fantastic job, and they always are. But as some adult cosplayers may experience, people express their opinions, whether they're nice or not nice. I don't think any kid should ever experience that kind of opinion, because all kids are doing is having fun. Always encourage your kids. If they want to do a Power Ranger that looks like a My Little Pony, then so be it. They can do a Power Ranger that looks like a My Little Pony. If they want to do a Boba-Fett that's dressed up in a suit all dapper-like, where's Dapper Boba-Fett? I saw him. Yeah, there he is. Do a Dapper Boba-Fett, you know? Do something that is different. Hey, I love hip-hop, but I also love Star Wars, so I'm going to do something different. Just always support your kids in whatever cosplay they want to do. Okay? Support your kids cosplaying. It's all for fun. No one's really trying to do it to make money out of it, unless that's kind of your thing. But most of the kids up here, do you guys make money cosplaying? No. Otherwise, your parents would be rich. Your kids are awesome. Are they not awesome, guys? You know, doing what I do, I get to meet many, many different kid cosplayers. Even somehow I get to be an influence to some of them, and you know, they start wanting to cosplay where they haven't before, and that's always an honor to know you had some kind of contribution to some kid getting into cosplay. So I love that. So at this time, I'm going to open the floor to our kids for some Q&As. Does anybody have some questions for any of the kids up here? Let's ask them some questions. Maybe about their cosplay, when they got in, when they started, what was their first? They have a question.
For Minibobafett, because you cosplay as different ones, which is your favorite?
Boba-Fett. Oh, very good. Any other questions? Yes?
This is for the twins. Which is your favorite cosplay you've done so far?
The one we're wearing right now, and we also like the Black Widow.
You guys have great costumes right now. 806. Very nice. Mom and Dad did an awesome job staying up late. Any other questions for them? Yes?
Have you ever had bad experiences with photographers? Kids?
Yeah.
Any of you?
I wouldn't say necessarily bad, but after the thing is done, like for example, we had a photo shoot. It was in this like little park, and he seemed decent enough, right? And he took a bunch of pictures, and we didn't know him very well. We just met him at the store that we were at. And later, he sent us like 4 pictures, maybe, out of all the ones that he took. And then we started hearing about his reputation. So
it happens. What do you do when something breaks on your costume?
My mom always brings in super glue so you could break.
He might need some super glue today. Quite a lot too.
What about you, Minibobafett? Can you answer his question?
Is that his question?
When my dad makes my costume, he puts Velcro, like if something falls off, he could just put it back on.
Go for Velcro.
What about Ryan, the Boy Blunder?
I don't think I really have anything that can
Not yet.
we've had experience with this, so what we've done is we've got this little toolbox. It's like a fish's box.
It's a fish box, yeah.
And we fill it with all of this stuff that we might need, like duct tape, electrical tape, glue, Velcro, safety pins, bobby pins. We have a lot. lot of stuff in there. And we call it the cosplay kit because people know us and they'll be like, hey, this thing broke. Do you have your super glue? And we're like, yep.
We just had that today. Some guy walked by our booth and goes, my armor broke and I heard you have stuff. I'm like, yeah, and we gave him super glue and fixed it. So yeah, we have that cosplay kit that we
I've
do.
seen that kit. I've seen it.
Yeah, we've helped quite a few cosplayers with that kit. We also keep medicine in there too. Some get sick or they get drought, whatever. We got all kinds of stuff. So yeah, good question. Any other questions?
Anyone have any big plans for future costumes?
Ooh, good one.
Let's start with the twins down there. Do you guys have any ideas or cosplays you want to do next?
My sister's thinking of doing Ahsoka from the Clone Wars and the Star Wars convention, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to be yet because I don't have a lightsaber.
We will buy you
Get the
one.
girl a lightsaber.
We get the girl a lightsaber.
She's got priorities.
Yeah. What about you, Jordan?
Hero from Big Hero 6.
That means you're going to be Fred, the Boy Blunder? I'm just kidding. What's going to be your next costume?
My next costume is going to be Terry McGinnis from Batman Beyond.
Got a lot of maybes. Like,
This is her brand new costume today.
Yes.
She just premiered it today.
yeah, this has been on the list for a long time, and there's an imaginary list in my head of all these maybes that like, oh, I'd love to do that one, but then there's this one, and so I don't really know which I'm going to do first or when. It's not really scheduled.
Thank you. Any other questions? All right, before we go, I just want to ask the kids up here, the twins, when did you first start cosplaying? How old were you?
We were like 2 years old, something. We went to the San Diego Comic Con, and then like back in Sons, and then it was those are our first 3 conventions.
What about you? Her.
We were dressed up as Supergirl when we first went to San Diego Comic Con.
Wow, you guys got tickets?
We're gonna go there this year.
You are?
July.
You're probably the only one in here. What about you, Jordan? How old were you when you first started cosplaying? You don't remember about how many years? You know how many years it's been? No? How about Dad?
This first time was at Emerald City in Seattle about 2-3 years ago, I think.
2 years, all right. Ryan?
My first time cosplaying was in September at Long Beach Comic Con.
Was it?
Yeah. That was my first time.
I thought it was C4.
No, C4 was, my first time with my costume was Smile Expo.
Oh yeah, with the Smile X group.
So my first
Awesome guy over
con
there.
was in September.
That's right. And what about you, Samantha?
I've been cosplaying since I was 5 or 6. My dad made us go to this free comic book day.
I did make them.
And he was like, come on guys, it'll be fun. So we went there and it was fun. Then around 2010 we started really getting into it and going to cons and getting to know people.
And what was your first cosplay? Yeah, it was the movie version of Storm. And I remember that, and my son was dressed up as Cyclops, the movie version. And we go to the comic book store in broad daylight, and I'm like, Dad, no, we're not getting out of the car. I'm like, get out of the car, it's fun, it's free comic book day, we get free stuff. And yeah, they got into cosplay because I made them, but once we got to a con, they saw other people and like, oh, this is awesome. So that's our panel. We want to thank everybody for coming. Chihiro and Chieko for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for Minibobafett. Boy Blunder, and my daughter from Trinity All Stars. They're all on Facebook. Go check them out. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you coming.